My best friend and I made a pact. If either of us ever won the lottery, we'd split 50-50ths. We even signed a napkin to make it official, laughing about how we'd spend our millions. 3 years later, I won $87 million. I called him immediately, ecstatic to share the news. He answered with, "Congratulations. Now I need you to listen very carefully. That pact? I have the napkin, and my lawyer says it's a legally binding contract. I'm entitled to half, $43.5 million. Pay me, or I'll see you in court. I am Derek Mitchell." And this is the story of how winning the lottery destroyed my closest friendship, tore apart my entire social circle, and taught me that money doesn't just change you. It reveals who everyone around you really is. Before we go any further, if you love stories about money, betrayal, and shocking twists, subscribe right now. And hit that like button if you've ever had a friend who showed their true colors when money was involved. Trust me, this gets wild. I met Kevin Harper in college. We were roommates freshman year, and we clicked immediately. Same sense of humor, same taste in movies, same approach to life. We were both broke scholarship kids dreaming big. One night during senior year, we were at a bar celebrating someone's birthday. We'd each thrown in $5 for a group lottery pool. Just for fun, nobody actually thought we'd win. We didn't, but it sparked a conversation. "Dude, what would you do if you actually won?" Kevin asked. "Travel the world. Buy my mom a house. Never work in a cubicle." Same. But you know what? If either of us ever wins, we split it. Brothers for life, right? I laughed. "You're serious?" "Dead serious. We've had each other's backs for 4 years. That doesn't change just because one of us gets lucky." We grabbed a napkin and wrote, "Derek Mitchell and Kevin Harper agree that if either party wins the lottery, they will split the winnings 50-50ths. Signed this day, May 15th, 2018. We both signed it. Our friends witnessed it, laughing at how ridiculous we were. "This is legally binding," Kevin joked, folding the napkin into his wallet. "I'm keeping this forever." We all laughed. It was stupid college kid stuff. A moment of drunken friendship and big dreams. After graduation, Kevin and I stayed close. We lived in different cities. I was in Chicago, he was in Seattle, but we talked weekly, visited each other, maintained that brotherhood we'd built. He was the best man at my wedding. I was the best man at his. Our wives became friends. Our kids played together. Kevin started a tech startup that went nowhere. I worked in marketing, climbing the corporate ladder slowly. Neither of us got rich, but we were happy. Every year on May 15th, the anniversary of our pact, we'd text each other, still waiting on that lottery win. It was our inside joke, our stupid tradition, until it wasn't a joke anymore. March 2021. I was 32 years old, married with 2 kids, living in a townhouse in Chicago. Money was tight, but manageable. I bought a lottery ticket on a whim. I rarely played, maybe once or twice a year when the jackpot got really big. This one was $87 million. Saturday night, I was watching TV when my wife, Lisa, checked the numbers on her phone. Derek, look at this." She showed me the screen. Then she showed me my ticket. Every single number matched. I won $87 million. We sat in stunned silence for 20 minutes. Then we cried. Then we laughed. Then we cried again. After we calmed down, Lisa said, "Who do we tell?" "My mom, your parents, and Kevin. Kevin, we made a pact in college. If either of us won the lottery, we'd split it." Lisa's face changed. "Derek, that was a joke. A drunk college kid joke." "I know, but Kevin's my best friend. I want to share this with him." "Share, yes. But half? That's $43.5 million. He'd do the same for me." Lisa didn't look convinced, but she didn't argue. I called Kevin. It was 11 p.m., but I didn't care. "Dude, you're not going to believe this. I won. I actually won." Silence. "Kevin, did you hear me? I won the lottery. $87 million. Our pact. We're rich, man. We're both rich." More silence. Then, "Congratulations, Derek. I'm happy for you." His tone was flat. Cold. Kevin, what's wrong? This is amazing. We joked about this for years, and it actually happened. You remember the pact, right? The napkin. I remember. So we split it. 50/50ths. Just like we said. Kevin's voice changed. Became businesslike. Derek, I need you to listen carefully. That pact we made, I still have a napkin. I've kept it in my wallet for 13 years. And I've already spoken to a lawyer. Just hypothetically, in case this ever happened. My stomach dropped. What? That napkin is a legally binding contract. Witness signatures, clear terms, mutual agreement. You're obligated to give me half. $43.5 million. If you refuse, I'll sue you. And I'll win. Kevin, this is me. Your best friend. You can't be serious. I'm completely serious. Email me when you're ready to discuss transfer details. Congratulations again, Derek. He hung up. I sat there in shock. Lisa was staring at me. What just happened? He's demanding half. He has the napkin. He says it's legally binding. From a drunken college night 13 years ago. Apparently. The next morning, I called my own lawyer. After I explained the situation, there was a long pause. Derek, do you still have a copy of this napkin? No. Kevin kept the original. I never thought I'd need it. This is going to be complicated. In theory, yes, a handwritten agreement can be legally binding if it meets certain criteria. But there are defenses. It could be argued it was made in jest, that it lacks consideration, that circumstances have changed. So I don't have to pay him. You might not have to, but he can absolutely sue you. And the lawsuit will cost you hundreds of thousands in legal fees, take years, and be very public. The media will have a field day with this. What should I do? That depends. How much is your friendship worth? And how much are you willing to fight? Pause the video and like it right now if you think Kevin is being ridiculous. Or comment if you think Derek should honor the pact. I want to see where you all stand on this. I thought about it for days. Kevin and I had been brothers. He was in my wedding. I was in his. Our families were intertwined. But his first reaction to my win wasn't happiness for me. It was calculation. A lawyer. Demands. I tried calling him again. He wouldn't answer. His wife, Melissa, called me instead. Derek, I'm so sorry. Kevin's been different since you told him. He's obsessed with this money. He keeps saying it's rightfully his, that you owe him, that he's been waiting for this for 13 years. Melissa, we were joking. I know. I told him that. But he won't listen. His startup failed last year. We're in debt. He's desperate, Derek. And desperate people do terrible things. She was crying. Please, just give him something. Enough to make him stop. I'm afraid of what this is doing to him. Kevin filed a lawsuit 3 weeks later. He was suing for $43.5 million plus interest and legal fees. The media picked it up immediately. Lottery winner sued by best friend over bar napkin pact. My phone exploded. Reporters calling. People I hadn't talked to in years reaching out. Some supported me. That pact was a joke. Others thought I was being greedy. You're already rich, just give him half. Our entire friend group from college was torn apart. People took sides. Friendships ended. It was brutal. My lawyer deposed Kevin. You watched it via video. He was calm, confident, prepared. Mr. Harper, would you say this pact was made seriously or in jest? Completely seriously. Derek and I always said we'd take care of each other. This was our promise. Were you intoxicated when you made this agreement? We'd had a few drinks, but we were lucid. We knew what we were doing. And you've kept this napkin for 13 years. Yes. I laminated it after college to preserve it. I always knew it might be important someday. He'd laminated it. He'd planned for this. My lawyer played recordings of our annual texts, still waiting on that lottery win. She argued they proved it was a running joke, not a serious contract. Kevin's lawyer countered. Those texts show ongoing acknowledgement of the agreement. My client was reminding Mr. Mitchell of their pact every year. The trial lasted 4 months. It was hell. Every detail of my life was examined. My finances, my spending, my intentions. Kevin testified that I'd promised him we'd be rich together, that our friendship was built on this promise, that I was betraying him by refusing to pay. I testified that it was a drunk college joke, that Kevin had never mentioned it seriously until I won, that his first words to me weren't congratulations, but pay me. The jury deliberated for 6 days. The verdict: Kevin was entitled to compensation, but not $43.5 million. The judge ruled that while a pact existed, it was made under informal circumstances between young people without full understanding of the implications. However, there was evidence of ongoing acknowledgement. Final ruling: I had to pay Kevin $5 million. Not half, but still $5 million, plus his legal fees. Another $800,000. I paid him. I had no choice. But our friendship was over. Kevin took the money and moved to Florida. He started another business. Last I heard, already burned through most of it on bad investments and expensive lifestyle choices. Melissa divorced him. She called me once to apologize. He's not the man I married. The money changed him. Or maybe it just revealed who he always was. My lottery win, after taxes, legal fees, and the settlement, left me with about $38 million. Still life-changing money. But it came with a cost I never expected. I lost my best friend. I lost faith in people. I became suspicious of everyone's motives. Here's what I learned. Money doesn't change people. It amplifies who they already are. Kevin always had that greed inside him. The lottery just gave it permission to come out. And that napkin? That stupid, drunken napkin? Kevin didn't keep it as a sentimental reminder of our friendship. He kept it as insurance, as leverage, just in case. He was never planning to share his lottery win with me if he won. He was planning to collect from me if I won. That's the difference. I would have given him money, voluntarily, generously, because he was my friend. I would have bought him a house, paid off his debts, set him up for life. But the moment he demanded it, the moment he threatened to sue me, it stopped being about friendship and became about greed. And you can't put a price on friendship. But apparently, you can destroy it for $43.5 million. 3 years later, I'm doing okay. I've used the money to help my family, invest wisely, and support causes I care about. I'm more careful about who I trust. I don't tell people about the money. I live modestly, and I never, ever make pacts anymore, even as a joke. Kevin reached out once, 2 years after the lawsuit. He wanted to reconnect, to rebuild our friendship. I didn't respond, because some betrayals don't get second chances. Some friendships, once broken, can't be fixed, and some people will always choose money over everything else. I am Dedek Michel. I won $87 million in the lottery, and my best friend sued me for half of it over a bar napkin from college. Here's what I need from you right now. 1. Smash that subscribe button if you believe loyalty matters more than money. 2. Like this video if you think Kevin was wrong, or comment if you think he deserved the full $43. 5 million. I want to hear all perspectives. 3. Share this story with your friends and ask them, would you honor a drunken pact made 13 years ago? Let's see what they say. And drop a comment answering this question. If you won $87 million, would you voluntarily give your best friend half? Or would you give him something, but not half? Be honest. I'm genuinely curious. Money reveals character. And sometimes the people you trust most are the ones waiting for an opportunity to betray you. Choose your friends wisely. And maybe don't make any lottery pacts. Even as a joke. I am Dedek Michel. Thanks for watching my story.